Fight on, baby. Fight on. Let's go. Woo! What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So this is a quick impromptu video on this Friday just to get some pretty big news out for USC football, because they have actually supposedly are in agreement or in discussions with their new athletic director that they spent a couple months looking for, and it looks to be Mike Bohn from Cincinnati, the university out there. And he's been doing pretty good out there. He was at Colorado before and had some at least success, at least there a little bit, before they joined the Pac-12, and then he went to Cincinnati, had a pretty good hire in Luke Fickell. And I just kind of know that with all this news of him, a Cincinnati type of person, that they would be trying to urge Urban Meyer to come back into coaching. And it seems like he's the number one choice for them if he does want to return back. He's still under 60 years old, but I think with all his health issues, I don't think he really should be coaching anymore, especially when it comes to all the stress that it comes to coaching for USC and in LA. But if he does, then I think it does give him a really big boost when it comes to recruiting. But I still think if they had guys like a Jeremy Pruitt, Matt Campbell, guys like that as far as head coaches, which I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Campbell came because he was looking to be the new head coach at Ohio State. He just didn't get the job interview or do a job interview. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's second on the list and he's done a really good job at Iowa State. But any of these guys, any of those three guys, I believe can get really good top talent that's available not only in California but in close states like Utah or Arizona, the top talent out there, even Texas. But I'm going to run down a lot of these great players that are still available who haven't officially committed, or if they haven't obviously signed their letter of intent, because that's not until December when you can do that early. But if they get a guy like Urban Meyer who can recruit very well, or even a Matt Campbell or Jeremy Pruitt, then it'll be worth it if they have to waste their couple years with the health issues of an Urban Meyer. If they were to get players like a Justin Flo, who's the number one linebacker in this year's class coming up, but he's also like ranked in the top 5 as well. You've heard me talk about him a lot, and yeah, he didn't have USC in his Final Four, but with a coach like Urban Meyer, he might end up looking at them again, so you just never know. But definitely would be a big get to get him like that. But another very talented player in Noah Sewell, who's out of Utah. He's a linebacker / running back. It's just because of how dominant and athletic he was. That's why he played both positions. I was honestly 50-50 of what I would rather see him play in college, but I would say he's 51-49 better at being a linebacker, which is definitely a position that the Trojans would need eventually with a lot of guys graduating. So I would want him on that side to pair up with Justin Flo for the next 3 to 4 years. And yeah, this guy's a beast, ridiculously athletic, and yeah, that's why I said it's so close that he could be a running back. But we'll get to a running back later in this thing. So another guy who's already semi-verbally committed is Elias Ricks. He's a corner who was playing in SoCal but then transferred over to Florida, and I think my dog's jerking off, but he's semi-committed to LSU, which is labeled cornerback U, but like I said, a high-profile coach like Urban Meyer could probably get him to officially sign with USC, which is why I would hope, because he's a very good, talented young player as well. And then also a guy who still is undecided, surprisingly, out of Texas, is Zachary Evans. He's the number 1 rated running back of the whole entire country, and he's another 5-star guy, really good. He's fast, he puts up big numbers, even though Texas is more known for their quarterbacks as of late. But this guy is definitely one of the special gems out there, so I would like to see him on the team, especially with USC not having that many running backs as of right now in the future. And also a Corona Centennial player, Gary Bryant Jr., the wide receiver. He's a 4-star guy, but another guy very talented, very serious about football. That's all he really cares about, and academics as well. So I definitely would like to see him at USC, because he could definitely help them out within the next couple years once all these top receivers start growing up and getting older in this offense. But then also Darian Green Warren, who was a teammate of that Elias Ricks guy, but he also transferred away from Modern Day to another California school. But he's still very talented, very good, and he's getting warmer and warmer next to choosing the USC, with his quarterback coming a year after already selected USC. So that could be a good thing for USC in the future. So let's hope for that. Then a guy, top guy, #1 player out of Arizona, a cornerback in Keely Ringo. He's definitely one of the top guys, definitely top 20, 25 overall, but the top player in Arizona, good on defense. He's another guy who could play offense or defense. He's a pretty good receiver / running back as well, but like I said, it's just when it comes to high school, you always put these guys everywhere because their athleticism and their stamina to be able to play the whole freaking game is ridiculous. But yes, I prefer him to be at the cornerback position, which USC could help get a little bit of help out in the future. Then also looking to 2021, which is a big recruit, a guy who's probably looking to be the #1 overall recruit out of Corona Centennial, a defensive end in Corey Foreman. This dude is just a beast. He's looked like he's been a senior ever since he was a freshman, ever since he got there, and just ridiculous how much athleticism and strength this guy has for such a young age, and he still has one more year of high school football left. And I definitely think if you have some of those high profile coaches, it could be a lot easier to get him. He is considering USC luckily at this moment, but I think if you have any of those 3 guys, you could get him on the team a lot easier. So that's kind of just the only positive, I guess, having Urban Meyer on the team, even though I just don't think health-wise he's going to be able to last. But that's just the way I see this whole USC maybe getting Urban Meyer in the future, but also officially, semi-officially getting their athletic director Mike Bohn from Cincinnati. So hopefully this is all some positivity going forward. At least it's not an athletic director that was an ex-USC player, so hopefully that could be beneficial for the program. But thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what y'all think. I didn't get any pictures or video of Halloween from the other night just because it's always too dark to film anything to make it look good from what I remember the last video. And yeah, it's just always about, as long as you're there and you're able to remember the moments, that's all that really matters. You don't need a picture or video to let you know officially that you were there, that you can remember. So that's the way I see life nowadays. Fight on, baby, fight on, let's go. Woo! Yes, and I totally forgot about this. Offensive lineman Miles Morale, another guy who was supposed to come to USC but didn't choose them, and then he chose Washington. He is semi-committed there also, like one of the couple guys I've been talking about, but hopefully one of these high-profile coaches will get him to decommit and commit to them. He's one of the top linemen in all of high school football, and he's right in your backyard too, so you better get him USC. Do not let him go to a Pac-12 rival. But thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what y'all think, and have a great rest of your day.